All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Penguin Academy of a Team England practice game. This time, Team England is being represented by Gegster with Dwarves, and Team ECBBL is being represented by Gumby with Dark Elves. Very drawish game, Dwarves into Dark Elves. Dark Elves find it very hard to take the ball off Dwarves and can only stop them scoring if somehow their armor holds for an entire half. But equally, dwarves find it hard to chase dark elves around and stop them scoring. So very drawish game. So we'll see what is done, if anything, to stop the expected result from happening. I have absolutely no idea who Gumby is. I think he is one of the names that Demento said should be decent. So hopefully that's the case. Normally, if I play dark elves into dwarves, I try to win the toss and Daka. If I lose the toss, I'm basically hoping for either a deep kick and some insertion to split the team, or praying for my armor to hold and I somehow stop them scoring. Otherwise, it's just a draw. And if it goes 1-0 to the dwarves at halftime, you play for the draw. I Daka for the draw. That's the best you're going to manage. So the Dark Elves have an interesting build. There's a runner with leader and one witch. Which allows him 3 blodge blitzers and a tackle blitzer. The tackle blitzer doing all kinds of good work again when you're playing against dwarves. The one witch a bit iffy, I think. But like that, he prefers the 3 blodge blitzers, I guess. Again, doing loads of work against dwarves. And we've got the leader thrower again. I'm sure you didn't need a leader thrower. I haven't got a leader thrower on my dwarves. I think I just haven't got an Apo on my dwarves. That's what it is. And took the reroll instead. I feel like in this format, you don't need the Apo. Because you've got bench. So I just didn't take an Apo, right? I can't remember. So he's only got 3 Mighty Blow and a naked Troll Slayer. Does at least have 4 guard. Doesn't really set up. So this is one of those things, right? Let's talk about the setups. Doesn't incredibly protect against the blitz, but doesn't need to because the Dark Elves set up in basic bitch. I don't know why people keep setting up in rule of 5, especially against slow teams. Just spread out a bit. Do cups. Do offset chevrons. Just do something that isn't basic bitch. If you get a blitz here, and unless the ball is in these 18 squares, you can't do anything with it. You get nothing for your incredible bit of luck. Give yourself the chance of winning. And again, right, we talk about not moving players, what be well taking blocks, even blocks with block. Because he's all set up in the middle, the ball is pretty much safe anyway. You would probably have to screen a bit better and move players better if he was wide. If you're taking these blocks and there's 2 players over here, for example, I would say that's a bit shit, isn't it? If you quad skull, he just goes through the Slayer and he can get players up towards the ball. But he doesn't have to because all of the Dark Elves are just shit stood in the middle in basic bitch. I've stopped calling it rule of 5, by the way. I'm just going to call it basic bitch from now on. It is literally like the pumpkin spice latte of setups. I think at this point, that leader, the ball would be better off out of reach. At the moment, if your opponent is a lunatic, that's a 4+3+1 dice on the ball. The ball could just be back out of reach. Like, Gegster plays regularly, so he must know about jump. Yeah, not a plan. Not a fan. Like, just pick the ball up and stay out of reach. Why do people think out of reach is bad? Like, so many times you see people pick up the ball and like walk it up to your opponent. Just stay where you can't be touched. You got 6 movement next turn. You can just walk up into a full cage. Just stay back here and you can't be touched. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay there. Stay in this square. There's no way, like, the Dark Elves might go for a 4+3+1 dice, but they're not going to go for like 5 4+3 to leap and like come up and screen, are they? What? What happened there? What? Why are you giving up space? Okay, I give up. All right, so the dwarves just freely walk down into a bunch of Dark Elves. Again, I don't recommend you do this, but for you could chain this ball out of this cage. Like, I wouldn't bother a turn 2 like this, but you could. Like, it's a 1 dice and then a 2 dice into red with wrestle, chains it up and out, and then you can come and hit it. Like, if you don't think you're going to get a better chance, that's a reasonable chance, right? You stand this guy up, take a 1 dice. If you get the 3+, you fill these 2 squares. You follow, obviously, and then you hit with the wrestler into the square that it's in now, and then it's red dice. But you got wrestle, so on a 3-3, you chain the ball up and out, and then these dice can 3-2 out and just 2 dice the ball or something. Like, it's a lot of dice, but it's not a lot of crazy dice. It's not like 5s and 6s, right? It's a bunch of 3s to 2 dice the ball. When you've got 4 guard and an entire team of dwarves, you shouldn't be giving up 2 dice on the ball for like 4 3s. Yeah, I'm not suggesting that he do it. I'm suggesting that like it shouldn't be on because you don't know if your opponent is gonna go for it. It's fine leaving a red dice cage dive on or something, but 4 3s or whatever it was to like sack the ball is pretty nuts. Some 2s as well, nothing needing a 4. Again, we're doing the same thing with this, like, giving up another line of the pitch. I will say, as the Dark Elves, I don't think he's doing it on purpose, but I do actually, in this kind of matchup, as people have seen me play Dark Elves a lot, I do like giving up the sideline. Like, going strong in the center. The Dwarves have already wheeled, so go strong diagonally here in the center and give up the sideline. This, however, is not giving up the sideline. The problem with this is because you've brought these 2 in here, on turn 2, the dwarves should just go back to the middle. Blitz this guy and come and stand here. And the Dark Elves burn their leader reroll straight away. So this is the blitz, this guy. Wait. Is he building a cage over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. You're not, surely. No, he's not. Okay, good. At least he wasn't doing that. We will take that. I mean, the cage is now based. Can he get 1 dice on the ball here by chaining his own blitzer in? If you fill these 2 squares and these 2 squares, oh, this guy's guard, you're right. He would have to, yeah, he can't even 1 dice him. Oh, no, he can. Because he's blitzing this guy. No, he can do this. He can get... So, because he's blitzing this guy on the end into his own guy over to there and pushing sideways, this guy can 1 dice the guard off. These can both block. They're both standing. So you fill these squares. You blitz them both over one. The Slayer is there. Your guy is there. This guy one dice is the guard, and then this guy one dice is the ball. Up. Hopefully, with a pow, and he can pick it up and do something. Throw a pass. Might as well, right? If you're just going to do this screening shit, you're going to get scored on. So at some point, if he's going to keep basing cages and stuff, you got to go for something. That seems like a reasonable one. Yeah, like it. Or what else are you going to do? Just come and like screen back in front of him again, all the way back down here on turn 4. I mean, he's rolling oneers anyway. That looks like he was trying to roll a oneer into a oneer and then go in for the ball that way, but after tagging this guy. So he was going for the ball there anyway. Just didn't re-roll it. Okay. Or just doing a 4+ red dice on the ball. So yeah, he is thinking about going for the ball at least. I mean, the ball doesn't have block. It shouldn't be hittable on this 4+ red dice either. Like, these dice on the ball are too easy. I mean, they're too easy if the opponent was better. And even this opponent who's not amazing is looking for it now. I mean, my first block was a 2 dice, but it did still require a 1 dice to clear the guard anyway. I don't think it wasn't 2 dice on the ball, was it? I guess it gave him the possibility of 2 dice on the... Oh, right. Frenzy hit. Yeah, okay. 1 into 1 is not the same as 2 dice, just... Wait, 1 dice into 2 dice on the ball. How was it 1 dice into 2 dice? It wasn't 1 dice into 2 dice. What? It was 1 into 1. So he blocks him up. Right, okay. He blocks him up. So 3+3+. Someone stands there. And then the wrestler goes in for 1 into 1. Yeah, I mean, like I said, mine is 2 dice. But to be honest, this one, even though it opens with 2 1Ds, and they both need to be 3s instead of a 2 dice, and I only need 1 3, the success state is better. The ball could end up here. And you don't need to use the rest of your players. They can do something. So probably a little worse chance of sacking the ball, maybe. But much better success state and not needing all of your players. I mean, it wasn't until that turn where it looked like he was actually looking to sack the ball. Now it's got interesting, because now the fact that Gegster just seems to be fine with constantly leaving dice on the ball might end up in something happening. I think if you're going to do this 4+ red dice, someone's going to have to check, like, Samba or Dave or whatever. I'm not certain if 3, 2, 4, 1 dice is better. If you're going to go that way. The red dice might end up being better because the ball carrier doesn't have block. I don't know. And that's the kind of thing I have to Samba. I don't know what that is. Ahoy, hoy, kind. Oh, that was a blitzer. I was wondering why he didn't go down. Okay, where's this ball going? Wait, was that a frenzy trap? That was a frenzy trap. Okay, not great. I did the rebel final kind between Tree and J-Leave. And of course, as always, when you do something stupid like a frenzy trap, you get a removal. Where's this ball going? Okay. Wait, pause. Fuck's sake. Okay, there's got to be chains on now, hasn't there? I mean, easy chain for a 1 dice. So, oh no, it's a 1. It's a 1. So he goes there. He dodges because that's not tackle and goes there to fill this. You want to hit him into your own player, into him. So the leader has to fill this square, and then this chains upwards, pushes him off, 2+ to tag him, and then this guy can blitz off the floor for a 1 dice into a follow-up 1 dice, unless he's just standing up. I can't tell. So that's one possibility. The unclever one, I guess, is hope for a POW on this. He has just stood up, is he? Okay, so no follow-up. Okay, never mind. Oh, that's who that is. Is it Garrow Wildwood? No. Okay. Oh, it's there. It's underneath my white. That's why I can't see it. Okay, so there's no follow-up. But that is an easy chain for a 1 dice. I'm not seeing anything more clever. You can fill this square and do some kind of chain push in this way. Like he could come around. He could block up that way. Same thing. It's the same thing, isn't it? I think at this point I'd try that. Like with these stand-in especially, I would try that. It's a 3+ block. You could throw in a 2+. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh god, it's 2 2s to make it a 2 dice to start. Yeah, like he seems to just be like hoping that his opponent can't work this shit out. So this guy is a 1 in 36 dodge. Leader steps over 1, and then you just take this 1 dice block and go for the 3+. And that chains your blodger into there. 2+ to come here. 1 dice blitz on the ball. Shouldn't have stood him up if you're going for that play. 1 dice blitz on the ball. If you get a POW, you push up and hope it goes that way. because you got two players here. I mean, glory result. You get a pow, it goes up here, and then this guy picks it up, gives it to this guy, and you just win. After this block to chain, can you do anything else? That's an interesting possibility, isn't it? Because the wrestler will be based on this. Oh no, because it pushes out that way, so I don't think you can. What a shame. Can't get anyone in that square. So maybe this one is better. No, it isn't. I think I'd go for that this turn. Let's see what the Dark Elves go for. Already moves up. Okay, that's already weird. I mean, it worked because he rolled a 1-dice blockless POW. But there's no way that's better than just needing a 3+ to 1-dice the ball, right? Needing a 5+ to 1-dice the ball is obviously worse than needing a 3+ to 1-dice the ball. Wait. Wait, what's happening? Oh, we're trying to chain the witch to go and hit the ball? But the witch hitting the ball is a frenzy trap. And all like only has a 2+ anyway, like difference. There's no way this is better. Than just hitting it with the leader. Oh, this is so much worse. So obviously it works. Into a scatter catch on a scatter catch on a dwarf in 3 tackle zones. Yeah, that was way worse. He should have just. I mean, obviously he didn't see what I pointed out, but that was way worse, wasn't it? Yeah, and even after he did it, like when he just 1-dice it with the fucking leader, making 2 dodges through tackle to frenzy trap hit is shit. Just 1-dice it with leader at that point. Still has a reroll though, and the ball is now on a long beard. That stun is going to be obnoxious. Not good block dice for the dwarves. Got better at the end. So obviously the witch has a jump up hit here to chain that ball out of the cage, right? Unfortunately, of course, the best person to sack the ball, because it's now on a block piece, is the witch. Which is a shame. First things first, make irrelevant blocks. Oh, it stood the witch up. It's not an irrelevant block at all. It's just the same play, only... One dice is it in the cage. He got another 1-dice pile, by the way. Let's... And then what, failed a dodge? I missed what happened because I was laughing at myself for missing that once he got the 2 powers, he could just sack the ball. Yeah, okay, just failed a dodge. I don't think he could have done anything else anyway. Everything else was tagged and stuff. He hasn't got another um reroll, so you know what this is going to be, don't you? This is going to be the perfect 8-turn stall. I mean, didn't cover a failed pickup in any way at all. Ball is now back on no block and is just sackable. I mean, it's red dice, but it's just sackable. That's weird, isn't it? Just allowing a 25%. Didn't set up, like, seem to just take all the blocks. Surely, with a full team of dwarves and guards, you could have done something to make dice to be rolled and not just 25% get sacked. Never mind. Get sculled into your own removal. Of course. Classic. Perfect 8-turn stall. So yeah, this was not good dwarf play. Really scrappy. Loads of dice on the ball constantly. Was a good example of myself. Like I talked about it the other day. Like good players can end up trying to be too clever and missing something more simple. Why is it there? Why is it there? Why is the ball there? Why isn't the ball where the guard is and just a regular cage around it? So it can't go in the crowd if you red dice him? Why? Are we not going for it? Okay, so the correct play here is to dodge this, come down, base this Slayer, and come round the back and do a 4+1 dice. There's not even tackle at the back. This guy's just standing there, isn't he? I think that guy was just standing. Yeah, he's just standing there. The guy that can sack the ball is standing. Hang on. Sorry, I forgot about fumble being... and let me get rid of that. There we go. My bad. Someone should have mentioned that earlier, that like that was covering part of the pitch that was important. Yeah, there's just a blitzer standing right here with dodge and block, ready to just come around the top and do a 75% dodge one dice. He just doesn't go for it. Shouldn't be on, obviously. Again, it's not that it shouldn't be on. Like, you can't stop someone dodging in and sacking the ball. It's just it shouldn't be on where the ball on a POW can go in the fucking, like, crowd and you don't score. Just having be where the guard is and have the other players around him. It's even better. Like, it's better because it's not going to end up being a one dice. If the guard is there and he's there, he comes in underneath him. There's no way to one dice the ball. It's all red dice. And if you do double red dice pow him, it's not going in the crowd. Like, this is just awful. I mean, also when they set up to defend against a blitz, when they don't play, when they actually start playing to their outs, this is an out, right? This is one of the few ways you don't draw / lose this game, is you sack this ball right now, just doesn't even bother going for it. Here's another thing to play to your outs and also like to not be shit. The only way that the Dark Elves are going to score here, because they're almost certainly not going to do a one dice based on their one turn based on their play and having no rerolls, is if it's a timeout. The dwarves don't defend the timeout, and the Dark Elves don't play for the timeout. What are either coach doing here? Hasn't set up for a one turn, so the only other way he can score is a timeout. Why aren't there people set up for a timeout? And equally, why are the dwarves in this weird like fan in the middle instead of chevrons to stop a timeout? What? Why are you blockless blocking there? Jesus. All right, finally the guy with pro gets pro. It's been on his like thing since the start, but he didn't get it, so there's no point in writing it on him. You gotta stop fighting dwarves, man. Why are you fighting dwarves? Daka! Why the fuck are you fighting dwarves as dark elves? What an awful decision. Not just dwarves. You're fighting 4 guard, 3 mighty blow dwarves. Like, spoiler alert, you're not going to win that fucking fight. Well, there we go. Move these players. Come on. Just move players first. It's so annoying. Were you good? That's where you wanted that elf to be. Why? Why are you just standing next to the witch against 4 guard? Move! You had like 5 movement left. There's no way that's the best square. Oh my lord, no. My brain. My fucking brain. Just move out of range. Just move out of range. If you have to make dodges to complete a cage, don't make a cage. Just walk a couple of extra squares away. It's dwarves. It's fucking dwarves. Just walk 3 squares the other direction. Move your dwarves first. You somehow ended up with 2 blitzers on the witch. Doesn't even have to dodge from tackle. Could surf this guard, maybe. Tag here. Assist here. Take the block. And then dodge surf the guard after moving the ball out of range. Oh, I mean, that makes all the difference. Now there's 3 not tackle on the witch. A beautiful use of a rush on your armor 8 piece, that was. A dodge from tackle and a 1 die split. So I just give up, man. Why did Jim have to remind me about this game? He's left, by the way. Jim has fucking left. Talk about lobbing a shit grenade in the room. Two 1 in 36s to get sacked with a ball that can just walk away. Just walk away. What are you doing, you lunatic? So the ball just gets 2 diced. For free. Burn all the shit dice. Casual 4+ dump off. Rerolled pushes for no reason. Jesus Christ. And then snakes a dodge and loses. Well, there we go. I'm sure that's the bit he'll remember. Can't believe I lost to snakes. I'm so unlucky. Don't give him bad dice now so that you can blame it on the dice. Okay. Now it's over anyway. I mean, it was already over, but... I stopped talking because this game's over. It's pretty boring now. There's no scoring thread. They could both just press enter and... Game is literally unlosable. Oh my god! It's what? Why? What's the point of this? What is the point of this? I mean, this should be a 3 dice. I don't think there's any reason for that not to be a 3 dice block. If you're utilizing these last turns as practice properly. Anyway, that was disappointing all around. The dwarves just constantly giving up dice on the ball with base cages and like easy dodges or whatever was rubbish. The dark elves not even going for the sack on turn 8, which shouldn't have been on. And then the dark elves offense was just awful. There's nothing to say about it. It was just absolute total dog shit. So that wasn't a game. I'm so, like, I'm getting just cheesed now. These games are just nonsense. I was hoping for both content and learning, like, content by doing these games when I heard about them. And I mean, what can you learn from this? It's literally like 95% of the stuff you can learn from this. The games that I've done are don't do this. Don't do anything that any of these players do. There's so little done right.